Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem El Shai Bashem Kakodash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of you elect out there. Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, "Is this code to the prophets that the Most High will strike him with madness?" Or complete madness. He's mad as it is. Anyway, I'm going to let you hear this right here. This is fair use, fair use, fair use. I will slow it down. So just listen, and I'll pull it back and maybe play it another 2 or 3 times.
I'm going to let my nails grow because I love those nails. I'm going to let those nails grow.
Okay, let me play that again. Put it back a little bit more.
And I said, I'm going to let my nails grow because I love those nails. I'm going to let those nails grow.
Okay, so he's introducing Nicki Minaj, and she's a Coonzilla, you know? And he comes up there and talks about how she's idolizes this guy, how great this guy is, and God chose him. She's the biggest Coonzilla out there. That's Coonzilla. Anyway, so I immediately thought about this precept, and I even spoke about this earlier in a video I did earlier. And I will go, the point is in the 25th verse. So let me check off the 25th verse of Daniel chapter 4. I'm not going to go that far. I'm going to go right here to the 24th verse. This, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me do this. I mean, I know what I want, the 25th verse. I'm just looking at something else. I don't want to have to read this, go through this whole chapter. Got the vision of the great tree. The king acknowledges the Most High. Okay, let me just come down here to the 25th verse. And whereas the king saw a watcher, the angels are watchers, and we are also watchers. And Holy One coming down from heaven and saying, "You thee down and destroy it, yet leave." This is not the point. The point is in the 25th verse. Bands of iron and bars in the tender grass of the field, and let it be wet with the dew of heaven, and let the portion be with the beasts of the field, till 7 times pass over him. 7 times passing over him, meaning until the Most High says, okay, that's enough. Somebody goes to prison for 25 years, so you can say 7 times he's got to complete the 25 years, which is 7 times. 7 means completion. Until the Most High takes that blessing or curse off of a person. This is the interpretation. A king, and this, O king, and this is the decree of the Most High, which is come upon my Lord the king, my superior the king, that they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beast of the field, and they shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and they shall wet thee with the dew, because he's going to be naked, so his hair's going to grow on his back, of heaven, and 7 times shall pass over thee, till thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will. So the Most High can set you up as a king, hence the king of Babylon, and he also controls you. He can embarrass you in front of everybody. So when I heard him say, I got to grow those nails, I got to grow those nails, it says, and whereas they commanded to leave the stump of the tree, roots, thy kingdom shall be sure unto thee, after that thou shalt have known that the heavens do rule. So an Israelite shouldn't get mad at Nero, because he's doing what the Most High wants him to do. He set this man up. And Nicki Minaj said that. He said God chosen this man. That Coonzilla said that. She's a Coonzilla. She ain't welcome back to the hood. Wherefore, O king, let my counsel be acceptable unto thee, and break off thy sins by righteousness, and thine iniquities by showing mercy to the poor, if it may be a lengthening of thy tranquility. All this came upon King Nebuchadnezzar, and the end of 12 months he walked in the palace of the kingdom of Babylon. The king spake and said, is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power and for the honor of my majesty? So he fancied himself as a god. Now the prophecy was already spoken of him, and he defied the Most High anyway, talking about I'm the God. I'm what's happening. 31st verse. While the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee. So when he had the crown on his head, when he's talking shit, he's saying, I'm the one, I'm the man, I'm the God. The voice came down and said, look, the kingdom is taken away from you, even though you're living. And they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. He went crazy. The Most High changed his mind state and his spirit to an ox, to an animal that thinks and acts, does things as an animal would do. They shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and 7 times until it's completed shall pass over thee until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomsoever he will. The same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar, and he was driven from men and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, because he was naked, till his hairs were grown like eagles' feathers, right? And his nails like birds' claws. So what did Nero say? He said, "I'm gonna grow them nails. I'm gonna grow them nails." And immediately I thought about this scripture right here. And at the end of days, Nebuchadnezzar, the days of that time, not talking about now, lifted up mine eyes unto the heaven, and my understanding returned unto me, the Most High, because he said he's gonna be under this curse for 7 times, meaning until the Most High decides to pull that mindset off of you. You see crazy people filled with demons. Well, he had a spirit. The Most High changed his whole mindset. He thought like an ox, like an animal. And I blessed the Most High, and I praised and honored him that liveth forever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. So he was saying he's not going to ever be taken down. And all the inhabitants of the earth, the known earth, are reputed as nothing, and he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand or say unto him, "What doest thou?" Now that's all I'm going to read, and I'm gonna play this one more again. Like I said, this is the first thing that came to my mind as soon as he made that statement, and I thought of Daniel. And he showed, because go back and read it again. He was bragging that he's the man, he can never be taken down. He's the greatest king ever. He does what he wants to do. He rules over men. And the Most High gave him a mindset of an animal. And this man already been touched.
That I'm going to let my nails grow because I love those nails. I'm going to let those nails grow.
So anyway, that's all I got to say. Let me do this. Let me do this. I mean, he's already mad, but will the Most High make him a complete madman? And he's the cruel Lord because the Most High gave him a cruel spirit. Remember, when he was Nero 45, he was all right. He wasn't doing the shit that he's doing now. So that's why a lot of people, even Jake said, well, let him in there because of Biden. Biden was like a walking zombie. Let me go ahead and check this. Let me just see what's happening. Redacted, breaking. They are hiding the Epstein files on purpose. Of course they are. DOJ, Department of Justice, and Pam Bundy, which she's the Attorney General. A lot of stuff is coming up. Daily live stream. We are on a road to martial law. We in martial law, as a matter of fact. Roundups and branding. which is the chip. Yeah, the silver and gold prices is crazy, man. Gold is hit. It's a few $100s shy of $6,000. Now you know I've been keeping up with gold. I got the knowledge of gold and silver, the gold and silver market, and I've never seen this in my life. I'm talking about I knew about gold and silver in the 80s. I never purchased it in the 80s, but I knew about it. And this I'd never seen this in 80, 90, 2000, 2010, 20. I'm almost 45 years. And this government is split. A house divided against itself cannot stand. If Satan be divided against Satan, he shall fall. Just look at a couple of more. Anyway, I said I was going to make this short. With that, I'm going to say shalom, on to the next. Shalom.